What is going on, party people? It's your boy, Uncle Jim. Thank you so much once again for joining me for another fantastic video. Today we're talking about Infinity Ward, and we're talking about Activision, and we're talking about Treyarch. And we're talking about the relationships between those three entities and how they relate to the player base. As all of you already probably know, I've been playing Call of Duty for a super long time, since like 2007, 2008, way before I was able to buy the games myself. And one thing I've always been able to do is pretty reliably predict what the developer is going to do with their title in terms of support. If you go back to like Modern Warfare 2 and you look at like the roadmap of DLC and patches and things like that, you can pretty reliably see when they made decisions, and I could have told you before they made those decisions. Like, I knew when the models were going to get nerfed. I knew when they were going to lean super heavily on quick scoping and, allow people to make montages and things like that. I knew when they were going to release certain types of maps because people felt a certain type of way about the existing maps. If you go to Black Ops, you kind of saw the reaction to Modern Warfare 2's quickscoping coming and how badly JD 2020 reacted to it, You could kind of see how the companies were going to handle, I don't want to call it PR, but kind of their relationship with the player base, right? With Modern Warfare, it feels impossible to gauge what the company Infinity Ward is going to do and when they're going to do it. It almost doesn't make any sense. Now, I love Modern Warfare 2019, don't get me wrong. I think the multiplayer is really good despite how flawed it is. I think the Battle Royale is the better of the two COD Battle Royales. I think the campaign is perfect. I love this game. But the one thing that I cannot get behind is how Infinity Ward is supporting the game post-release in terms of playlist updates, in terms of gun patches, in terms of weapon balancing, in terms of content release. I'm just so frustrated with this whole game. What am I talking about specifically, you ask? I'm talking about the absolute pile of garbage that is Shipment 10v10. It's unbearable. It's a lag fest. It's super loud. It's just completely, like, I die every 2 seconds. I just don't want to play it. I've totally stopped playing multiplayer these last couple of days because Shipment 10v10 is unbearable, and I'm going for Obsidian, which it's easiest in Shipment, Shoot House, or Rust. It just is. I can't get it as easily in the other game types. What's the most frustrating is that it almost feels like Infinity Ward's like having a gag at our expense. Like, oh my god, you keep asking for Shipment, here's the worst version of Shipment possible, haha. And I just kind of want to ask them, like, why did you do this? Like, why did you think this was a good move? Are people actually asking for this? Because in my little sphere of influence, Reddit, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, I don't see anybody asking for this. I don't see anybody saying, you know what I really want is a garbage game type where I die every 3 seconds. Nobody's asking for that. What people want, Infinity Ward, is legitimately good content to be released regularly, or for legitimately good playlist updates to come regularly. I would love if I were able to jump into Shipment, Shoot House, Rust 24/7, all three of those maps. I would love it if I was able to jump into, Modern Warfare 2 Extravaganza playlist, where I'm getting Terminal and High Rise and all those other great Modern Warfare 2 maps. I would love to do that, but I can't because Infinity Ward just seems hell-bent on giving us the worst possible player experience capable. It's just, I feel kind of disrespected. Like, look, you've got this huge catalog of great content. Just give it to us. Like, stop being stingy. Stop being, like, feeling all pouty that we don't like your current maps. I don't like Anaya Incursion. I don't like Candor Hideout. I don't like Atlas Superstore. I kind of like Piccadilly, but most people hate Piccadilly. Most of the maps in this game, people just don't like. So why are you forcing us to play on them? Give us some of the old maps. Your guns are fun to use. Your guns are well balanced. My biggest complaint about your multiplayer is that your maps suck. So just give us the maps that are good and everybody will be happy. You know what I mean? And I just think that this Shipment 10v10 thing is just a further symptom of Infinity Ward being tone deaf to their player base. And I'm worried that there's Activision up above pulling the strings because the COD developers didn't used to be like this. They used to listen to us, and now I don't know why they've stopped. Long story short, I'm kind of just peeved off that I keep dying in Shipment 10v10, and I wish that Infinity Ward would release some actual good maps so I could get back to being good at Call of Duty. But otherwise, guys, I don't have anything else to say. If you enjoyed the video, as always, please click like down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my Twitch. Check out my TikTok. I'll have links to those down below. I'd love if you guys followed me. We're trying to get a little community going over on TikTok. We're having a great time. If we can get that going over here on YouTube, you know that I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.